2, 3.
Da 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 da.
Down, 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 down. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Oi! This is our podcast. What's it called?
Let me ask my
Dad.
David
Bryan.
Dad.
Let me ask my David Bryan if you don't mind.
Yes.
Someone recently, our friend from Nashville, DM'd me and said, love the title of the podcast, by the way. And I was like, it really came to me in that because I say it so much. Oh, let me ask my dad. Oh, I'll just ask my dad.
Yep.
That being said,
You just did about the battery in your car.
yeah, I was just about to bring that
Specific.
up. I was just about to bring that up because
you send me a movie of like, it's like, rant flashes on. I'm like, well, obviously it's the battery.
I sent you a video, not a movie.
Well,
What are you, a caveman? I sent you a video from my phone, not a movie. I sent you a film.
it was wonderful. It was a short film.
It was in French.
It was
My
a solid
car
film.
wasn't turning on, but you're saying that this is a positive. I'm saying it as a negative because this is a classic Becca McGurk situation again. I send you a video of my car not starting and you said, call the mechanic. Not like, check this. Maybe it's the battery. Maybe your lights are on, blah, blah, blah. Call the mechanic. That was the equivalent of you saying, Google it.
Oh, exactly. But I said it's the battery. Call your mechanic.
And it was.
Because I knew that.
Yeah. And how about that?
Because that's why we have this show.
Also, my mechanic, and it's him and his son's shop, and his son is about my age. So I go in there he is my car dad in a lot of ways. I go in there and he's like, what, again?
Yeah, what is it now?
It is ridiculous how much my car breaks. But it's almost at 100,000 miles. Is that a lot for a car?
No, it's wonderful.
Is that good or bad?
Yes.
Which one?
It's good and bad. It's good that it's ran this far.
Can you believe it?
No, well, you drive a lot.
I just drove all the way to Vermont the other day.
I know.
I drove to Vermont.
With your
drove
new
to
battery.
New Hampshire, this was before. This is probably why my battery died. I drove to New Hampshire.
No, the battery doesn't
Vermont,
die by
then
usage.
home.
Dies by just age.
Well, he was like, I'm surprised it lasted this long. So actually my Jeep is breaking boundaries and saying, yeah, I'll last a little bit longer.
Just like you.
Yeah.
And me.
Okay. Brian's specific question.
Let's go.
Oh, this is cute. What was the thought behind the song Lullaby for 2 Moons? I see you trying to think of something funny.
I know something funny. In truth, it was my 2 moons. You and Colton.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's a song about me. Guess you didn't. And my brother. Whatever. It's a song about us.
I even made their middle names Moon.
My brother's middle name, my middle name is Luna.
And his is Moon.
His is Moon.
And you were always really upset about Luna. You're like, I don't like Luna. I said, it's your DJ name, short for lunatic.
Lunatic. I like Luna. I wish I went by Luna instead of Gabby. I've never been upset about Luna. I've been upset about Gabby. Imagine putting so much care and compassion and creativity into a middle name. And then you're like, well, now that the middle name is perfect, let's go with Gabby.
We had Gabrielle.
You've never called me that one day in my life.
I've never called you that.
You've legitimately never called me Gabrielle.
Because you're a Gabby.
It feels almost weird you even saying it right now.
You have not stopped talking in 30 years.
And you're welcome, by the way.
That's why.
Hey, and guess what? Neither of you.
Hello. David Gabby.
David Gabby Bryan. There you go.
Yes, Lullaby for 2 Moons. You're my 2 little moons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was writing that was a piano record, no singing.
Yep.
Just playing.
It's amazing. Is it still for purchase?
It is. It's on the interweb.
Is it streaming?
It streams too.
Really?
On a full moon. It's cold.
That's so nice. You're so talented.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Question number 1.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm currently a 4th-year college student pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology.
Well, 4th year means you have a lot more to go.
Wait,
you should
4th
not
year?
your
That's
last
senior year.
They didn't say last. No, it said 4th year. That tells me that you're going to still be in school.
Oh, what kind of school is this?
Well, you go to grad school.
Well, catch this.
Medical school.
A Bachelor of Science in Information Technology is shortened for BS-IT. And guess what that is? It BS. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Stop spending your parents' money. Get out there in the workforce.
Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This could mean anything in my mind. This could mean I fix computers in an office or I build robots. Like, I have no idea what this is.
It's very vague.
Information technology?
Isn't that everything?
Isn't that Google?
Well, isn't that everything on a computer?
Yeah. All right. I have finished my thesis and soon will be starting my on-the-job training, OGT. Thank you for all of the things, which requires 500 hours to complete as mandated by universities in our country. Okay.
They live in Mars?
English is not my first language, and I need advice on how to become more confident in speaking it. Job interviews have required candidates to speak English, and if you don't, there's a 99% chance you won't get hired because it's considered unprofessional. Oh, that's racist. Thank you in advance.
I agree with that.
Well, yeah.
You know what the internet, you probably don't even know this. Here's another little bit of advice.
What?
Do you know the international language for airline pilots? Everywhere in the world? How many languages there are? Like 150 languages, maybe more?
Well, it's English.
English.
Or is it numbers?
No.
You know what they would say about math?
17995. No, it's
You know what they always
English.
said in math class? They were like, just so you know, the international the language that brings us all together is numbers. And I'm like, okay, dork.
No, it's called English.
Yeah, it's like you guys lost. Let's be honest. I'm sure the French were trying to. I'm sure the Spanish were trying to.
Everybody was.
Chinese, really, they were getting close. They were going to say, hey, everyone better speak Mandarin. And guess what?
English.
Y'all lost. Y'all lost.
So this is how I say, this is my advice, as though this would be my daughter.
Okay.
And I would say, watch our podcast to learn English.
That's so true. That's what people say in different countries where they say, the way I learned English so easily was from TV and media. Yeah. And guess what is both TV and media? Our YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Yeah. So if you need, and I would say we have
special English too.
We have special English in that we have some of the worst English as native speakers. I don't know what the hell I'm saying ever. Would you agree?
What'd you say?
Exactly. Also,
did you get that?
I did.
It was really bad.
It was really good. Hey, don't be insecure.
Okay.
It was really good.
Watch. Look at how we're talking now. This is
real
English.
You have 500 hours to complete this. There's probably now about 100 hours of Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. And if you jump on my TikTok, that's about 500 hours of content.
Yes.
And you'll be saying bitch and whore like the best of them.
And if you listen to every Bon Jovi song.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's both of our media combined is definitely 500 hours.
Yeah, we got you.
No issues.
Just watch us.
Also,
and you got to learn the Jersey alphabet.
Fucking A, fucking B, fucking C,
fucking D.
That's easy.
You fucking piece of fuck.
You fucking piece of fuck. I'm gonna fucking bury you in the fucking backyard.
That's right.
That's easy.
With a fucking shovel.
Yeah, why don't you watch, and then Sopranos will just add into that.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen The Sopranos.
Gabby Bryan.
I know. I watched the first episode and it felt like my childhood, and I was like, this is not interesting. It felt like I was watching Manzo have a conversation.
You should watch it again.
This is not like exotic to me in any way.
Oh, it's our neighbors.
Yeah, this is just like all my friends' dads.
This is hometown.
This is a PTA meeting at my public school.
Exactly.
A Bachelor of Science, Information Technology. That's not English. Let's start, maybe you circle up to your higher ups and say, why don't we start with the fact that this major isn't fucking English?
Yeah, what is that?
On the job training, that's an internship, by the way.
No, on the job. No, internship is free. On the job, they pay you.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I'm just going with it. I don't really know.
I can't imagine that's true. Wow. Maybe you should learn, here's an interesting piece of advice, actually. Maybe you should learn English in a heightened way.
Oh.
Maybe you learn all the crazy kooky words, and then you have such a grasp on English in that you almost speak
parable, like you're talking in parables.
Yeah, in riddles. and rhyme.
Yes.
Why don't you learn how to speak English only in rhyme? It'll help you because it'll stick in your head.
And write songs.
You'll write songs, and people will be blown away with how good you're at English.
How are you today? Follow my way.
Yeah, and they're like,
I am information. You are
technology. That was a stanza.
Yeah.
That was actually
a short stanza.
Yeah. Because every third line in a song doesn't really rhyme.
I know.
Listen, I ain't no schmuck.
I didn't study.
Yeah, I wish you luck, though. I wish me luck trying to figure out what the hell you do.
We're going to look that up.
Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Well,
there has to be science involved because it says science.
Good point. Really good point.
Somebody has to be here with some brains.
And information, yeah.
Well, that is science.
That is science. There's information. So it's data.
Well, so you're taking the data and then you're putting in some sort of categories. That's what you have to do. You're boiling it down into categories.
Like what? What are you doing? Making a Google Drive?
Maybe.
In my mind, I read this and I say Google Drive. You have beakers. Okay, so science. You have beakers. You're in a lab coat. Let's say. And then in the beakers
bunch of words.
You're playing Scrabble in a lab coat?
Yeah, you're bang.
Information.
What are you? It's flour.
You're cooking up
Info. I like that.
But
Instead
it's technology
of meth.
based.
So don't cook meth. Cook info.
Exactly. Cook info. To me, you're putting together an iPad in a lab coat.
As far as I'm concerned, right now, you are a bachelor of information.
Exactly.
Bachelorette.
A bachelorette of information.
Yes.
If you're a girl, you're a bachelorette of information.
Yes.
I would say anything is science if you do it while wearing a lab coat.
And a beaker is nearby.
Exactly. So
need a Bunsen burner too.
Yeah. I could be answering emails in a lab coat. And guess what? I'm a Bachelor of Science and Information Technology.
You're a bachelorette.
A bachelorette of Science and Information Technology. God, I feel like I'm doing
I'm exhausted.
I'm doing a New York Times word thing. What's that called?
Crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzle. Write that down. You just learned the definition of what a crossword puzzle is.
Exactly.
Question number 2.
It's a times thing.
People actually, real live dorks, wake up every morning.
Oh, can't wait to.
And do the New York Times
Good for your
crossword
brains.
puzzle.
Good for your brain. Just say that when you're old.
It's good for your brain.
You got to keep working the brain. Otherwise, you sit there and just, I want soup.
I would love to not use my brain and just drink soup.
And sandwich.
Soup or a sandwich.
Tomato soup and a sandwich.
Super pussy.
Hey.
I'll take the soup. Hey, Gabby and David.
Hi.
Hey. I love the pod, and Bon Jovi is my favorite band.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm a 53-year-old woman, and I have been married to my husband, Mike, for 22 years. Shout out, Mike. We have a great relationship. Nice. I have a son in his early 20s, and he's gay and my everything. Obviously, he's your everything. He's gay. That's
We're
the
talking
dream.
into a mic right now.
Exactly. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's English. It's really good grasp on English.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the dream, to have a son and he's gay. God, that's my dream. My husband has my back on everything except my not wanting to see his dad.
Oh, how'd that happen?
He hates gay people. Oh, the grandpa hates gay people. Yeah. Well, all grandpas hate gay people for the most part. They're grandpas.
Listen, you don't have to hate all gay people. You can hate some of them.
Yeah, hate them as much as you hate regular people.
Or just, listen, there's assholes of all types.
It's also so ridiculous at this point to hate gay people. It's move on. There's more things to hate at this point. If you want to hate something like gays, that's so hack. Also, I don't know if you know anything about history of the Greeks, is that they were all gay. So all your
Not all of them.
Yes, they were. If you read,
Is that why the civilization died? There was no babies?
Exactly right. Right. Wow. So
no uterus,
if you
no
have any
future.
If you treasure masculinity in any way, and what's the epitome of masculinity is the Greek
Epitome?
soldier. Epitome. You should know that all of the Greek armies were gay, and there's lore about that. And the strongest Greek army, I'm forgetting their name right now, was a fully gay army of lovers, and they were absolutely lethal. That's true. Moving on.
Julius Asius.
That was so funny. Julius Asius. That's the leader of the gay army.
Yes, Julius Asius. Don't hate anybody.
Hate gay people. They're so much fitter than you. Like at this point, it is such a big part of gay culture to be absolutely ripped and jacked. Like gay guys can beat the fucking shit out of you.
No, they can't. They can look like they would, but then they run away crying.
Gay sex is basically wrestling. They're lethal. Don't get it twisted. I don't want to see him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The grandpa. They're not going to run away crying. Bad. Mike thinks I'm going to go and just act like everything is okay, like I have been for years, but it hits differently now. My son is in danger and it changes everything. I've tried explaining how I feel, but he just pouts. A dad pouting? That's so not hot. Seeing his dad isn't an option, but I don't want to hurt Mike either. I'm not sure what to do. Okay.
I got it.
Go.
Get a shirt. Once again, today's theme is get a shirt.
Get a shirt.
Right? And it just says, and have your gay son wear and say it's Gary.
Yeah.
With a silent R.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I think he already knows he's gay. That's the issue.
Yeah, but now I'm fooling him. Hey, go, he's not gay, he's Gary.
He's Gary. Ooh. And then do a smoke bomb and then all of you disappear.
Poof. Exactly.
This is, okay, you're you're only at step 1 in this process, which is not seeing him, which solves nothing, by the way.
No, you need the same. You know what you need to do? I got it now. It took me a minute, but now I figured it out.
Go ahead.
Your gay son needs to bring his lesbian friend.
Lesbian?
Well, that way he can, it's so much on grandpa that he can't even hate.
Gay people and lesbians don't hang out. They're enemies.
This is what we're trying to do exactly for grandpa.
Okay.
You're going to show him.
You're going to show him what a lesbian is?
Yes.
I think he knows. I don't think that's the issue. You're kind of stuck on explaining to grandpa what gay is, and he knows it enough to hate it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, how do you turn him away from hate? Cook him a great meal. Grandpa's like that.
No, I'm more thinking immersion therapy.
Oh.
You know when someone's
putting mushrooms in his coffee?
Yeah, sort of. But you know how when someone's like afraid of water, like of drowning,
or snakes or something, you put snakes in the sleeping bag.
Snakes in their bed, or you like dunk them, you make them swim, you throw them in the deep end. Like, let's throw Pop into
Christopher Street.
Exactly the gay deep end. Okay, if he's not gonna like gays, well, let's surround him in so many gays that he has nothing but just like the chance to survive.
He's got to like one.
Exactly. I mean, everyone likes RuPaul. Republicans like RuPaul. Everyone likes RuPaul.
Everybody.
This is what you're gonna do.
What about the original Richard Simmons? Come on.
Exactly. What was the gay guy who sings the Christmas song? The British guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Bing Crosby. He wasn't gay. British guy.
But Bing is pretty gay.
No, he was not gay.
Oh, I'm actually thinking of someone else, but now I'm thinking of Freddie Mercury. Everyone loved Freddie Mercury.
Oh, but they didn't know though. Even though the band's name was Queen.
How did you not know?
Hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight. Genius. I think you're going to bring Pop. You're going to bring Grandpa to this club in Brooklyn called The Basement. Okay? This club throws a gay party called Horse Meat Disco. You heard that right. Horse Meat Disco. You're going to say, Grandpa, it's Christmas time. We're going to go on a Christmas trip.
Yep.
And you're going to drop him in the middle
New York.
of fucking Horse Meat Disco. And either he survives or he drowns. And you know, there's nothing better than seeing a bunch of gay guys together. It's like, oh, wow, I didn't even know this was possible. They're all gorgeous. These are not the ugly gays we're talking about.
This is like an episode of Grandpa Gay Survivor.
Exactly. These are like the most gorgeous men you've ever seen. And they're all ripped and shredded. They look like a fucking army. It's pure masculinity at Horseman Disco. Twinks are not allowed in, okay? And
What's a twink?
A twink is like a really feminine gay guy.
Oh.
Shout out, they're great. But this is not what we need to solve this issue. We need like the masculine, ripped gay men. Just like the straight up gay guy.
You need like Rock Hudson.
Exactly. And you're going to put him in the middle and he's going to see what pure masculine energy could do.
First, let him watch Rock Hudson movies, so he's like fooled.
Yeah.
Like a smokescreen.
Rock Hudson was hot and gay. I think ultimately, if you hate gay people so much, it's either a Jesus issue
or jealous.
Or jealous.
Or
you're gay. So if you surround him with hundreds, if not thousands of gay guys and Kylie Minogue,
He's going to dance.
You're going to add grandpa plus 100 gay guys plus Kylie Minogue. Grandpa's gay now.
That's a whole new Christmas.
And that's a whole new Christmas. So
there you go.
You're going to fight fire with fire. Don't give up. Just don't say, I'm not seeing
Fight
your
pink
dad
with
anymore.
pink.
Fight pink with pink, okay? It's the story of Wicked. Literally fight fire with fire, okay? And before you know it, Grandpa will be defying gravity and taking it right in the ass. I think this is simple. I think
Wow, the advice we give around here is
perfect.
It's perfect.
Quick last
Normally
question.
people pay for that.
I know. Gay sex?
No, $185 an hour for a shrink.
That's true.
And us together, that's I can't do the math, $370.
It's $370. And I think the tickets to Horse Meat Disco are like $40, so don't even worry about it.
Just get Grandpa in there.
Last question.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I want to do a different one.
Okay.
Last question is.
Hold on. Okay, that was exhausting.
Like, too much gay for you? How long does it take to cook a 35-pound stuffed turkey at $3.25?
How many pounds?
35.
I only know today because
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
right. So the 20 takes 5 hours. I'm going to say 7 hours.
It takes that long to cook a turkey?
Yeah, it takes
Never
4 to
done
5
it.
hours.
I've never used my oven.
I use it to heat up the place if the heat goes off.
Really?
No.
That's very Kris Kringle of you.
Yes.
So you would say?
So I only know that because Lexi's childhood friend Chris Matthews, who comes and cooks for us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for him on Turkey Day.
Yes.
And he said there's
none of us know how to cook.
We know how to eat.
Not even.
He has a 20-pound. Said it takes 4 to 5 hours.
Bam. 35-pound turkey. I mean,
I'd be 6 hours.
Y'all feasted.
Get up early.
Get up early or like put it in the night before.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because then you wake up to sneakers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's bad.
Why does everyone do Thanksgiving? Like if turkeys take that long to cook, why is everyone doing Thanksgiving at 4 p.m.? Like give yourself a little grace.
That's why we don't do it till 6.
Yeah, and that's even early.
For us.
Well, that was the episode.
That was
I think we covered a lot in that.
Wow.
We taught someone how to speak English, and then we taught someone how
Grandpa.
to be gay.
Grandpa's
and then
even.
how to cook a turkey.
It's this close to Thanksgiving.
You cannot come at us saying we don't know how to do everything.
And as a father,
yeah,
the advice just keeps rolling out. You didn't know about turkey. Bang.
Yeah, but you didn't know about Horse Meat Disco, so I think we're equal.
I think a turkey's more important.
You've never been.
I have not.
You clearly have no idea how important that place is. We gotta go. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Submit your questions to the Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. You can find tickets to Horse Meat Disco online. I guarantee you'll want to go. If you're a girl, you are not allowed though. Bye.
Gabby is my girl.
Daddy is my dad.
We play together, we sing together, together we will